Hello, my sun, sign, moon sign, rising sign, Sagittarius. Welcome to your soul and love guidance for this month of May. So, there are two things I want to talk about really quick with you guys, and about the astrological thing going on. We have the North Node, and I'm sure you're going to be like, I don't know what the heck is that. The North Node is an eclipse point, an ecliptic point in the sky that reveal what we need to focus on in this life, and it's like our karma. Like it's not our karmic lesson, but what we need to learn, and we want to learn more about that. And the South Node obviously is the opposite. Is what we already learned from our past life, and we can always use that when we are in a situation where we need to, stay afloat. Then we use what we learn with our South Node. But your North Node, it's in your house of, or in your department, I would say, of your life, that has to be with love, marriage, like relationships, and personal business. It's not about you anymore for a year and a half from now to May, into 1 year and a half more. You're going to be with this feeling. And Venus is going retrograde in Gemini, your opposite sign. And it's about who you allow to be in your life. And let me show you the cards. Let me go further down here. And let me show you the cards. Okay. The first row is your soul guidance. And that means that is for any department of your life. But this second row over here has to be with how you can attract love in your life. This is only for singles that are completely alone or in an on and off type of relationship. And this is a guidance for people that are in a relationship that is serious, married or not, living together or not, but it's a serious relationship, and you might have, you can be okay in your relationship, or also you can be, having issues with it. So that's why this guidance is for. Either you're okay or not, it just doesn't matter. So this is your energy, is your main energy, what is coming towards you this month of May. And it's the Three of Fire. Three of Fire, it's a card, and I don't know if you can see this, of waiting. I needed to clarify this card, and I clarify it with the Eagle came out. So we're going to talk about this really quick. What I said about the North Node, it's about being more focused in relationships and business. And this month, how we're going to start with that energy is that you guys are going to feel like you are waiting for the ships to come. Obviously with Three of Fire, that means the ships comes with abundance. Not gonna lie, it's abundance in there. It's going to be great, but the waiting, it's a little tiring, isn't it, my Saggy? It's like, okay, when is this gonna become serious? When it comes to, especially when it comes to love, it's like, when is this relationship is going to be serious? When is that finally this person decides that, yeah, I want to be with you? Or when is this person coming back? Or when is my husband or my wife is going to listen to me finally? Because it's like I'm waiting for this person to make a change or something. Also, it could be anything that you're waiting at this point. But when I clarify this with the ego, it means also that there's something that you're not letting go, and it's very, very painful in a way. And I don't know, this must be for few, but it must be that you're not willing to change the way you think, change the way you act. But most of all is in your mind. It's not really in your action, it's in your mind, because the ego has to be with feeling trapped, but it's not real, it's an illusion. You can take that tape out of that mask out of your face. Just, you can take it off. Nobody is holding it. Nobody put some glue in it. It's you. So you can make the changes. You just need to make sure that you're not just there waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, whatever situation is. When it comes to business, though, I would say it's promising. When it comes to business, I see the results of a project that you're waiting. So it's up to you if you take actions when it comes to love life. But it's also up to you if you want to take the first step to make a business or create a business or something like that. Remember, this is not something, astrology or the energy, the planets, or tarot, how you call it. I use astrology. It's to guide you to take actions, okay? And you should be thinking about making an action. Now, what you need to avoid to do this month so you don't ruin things this month is dropping or quitting opening of a business or relationship or contract or anything. And I know this must be for few of you that you're not letting go of relationship that is painful because you've been waiting. But over here, it's more about business, what you need to avoid. When it comes to love, what I see is not to give up in love if you've been suffering, if you've been feeling pain. When it's business, don't give up to try to find a new career or new business. And the same thing, don't give up in love. That doesn't mean that you need to get stuck with the person who's hurting you or in a relationship that you feel like it's just making you wait, and you just don't see where it's going. All right. It means like it's okay. You can change and you can have something new in your life. What you need to focus on, look at the card, is the music. And I love this because what you need to focus on, and I know people's going to be like, what did that means, music? You know, music is like therapy. So this month for you, every time you feel stressed out and you want to deal with the situation, put some music in your ears. Listen to the best music, whatever you love, and just continuously listen to it. I'm not going to say about yoga or meditation, but if you love music that is for relaxation and you love it, so use that music. But focus on listening to the music. You know, something that makes you happy, that is going to be your therapy. So focus on just listen to that. All right. What is the Phoenix? Wow. Why we have this card here? The Phoenix is your month, your lesson, your soul lesson for this month. And I love this card because it's about change. This is the first chakra, represents the first chakra, the Phoenix, and represents, you know, the journey, the journey, purifying your essence, freeing you from the past, freeing you from the past. You see that? Something you stuck with. And this basically is, you know, it's helping you to burn through our baggage, through your baggage. You know, the stuckness and that weight fall into the ashes and a lightness and clarity emerge. So it's about making the change because this energy of transformation that you're going to be passing through, that's why you need to transform, okay? Because you need to lift that burden up, like lift your spirit up and begin to recognize yourself again. Because I see with the ego what's happening here, huh? So transform. Don't resist the change. Because with the Phoenix, you're rising through your ashes. Whatever is happening, something can happen, something new. So now for the singles or in an on and off relationship, how are you going to attract love and make that love comes real in your life? Virtue. So it says, you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So you see, sometimes you don't realize how smart you are, how beautiful you are. And the only way you can actually attract love, at least this month, what it says here, is that when you show the ones around you how important you are, not because you are arrogant or nothing like that, just because you know your virtues, your talents, And if you talk about it in a way, it's like, oh, you know, I love to be doing this, and they see the love you have for what you do also, because you can have a virtue that you're very good in something and have a talent that has to be with your business, talent to be kindness, to do volunteering, whatever it is. It's like you have to acknowledge that you have it, you have this talent, and when you talk about it in a way, you know, like that you love it, that you know you have this, attract people. And I say talk about it because the letter is here and it's about communication, right? And also avoid any type of communication um, that is not, I would say, too much about love, but I would say a little bit too intimate. It kind of like deviate people's minds. So maybe you flirting too much, a little bit too sexual too, and you have to kind of like avoid that, and focus more in your virtue and how they see you, what you love to do, and that will encourage others to be with you and grow with you because they know you're smart, which you are, right? So for the ones who are in a relationship, we have priorities. And look what it says here. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. All right. You know your priorities. In this moment, maybe one of your priorities is going to be love and something's going on with your relationship. There is a journey changing over here, in a long journey with romance. So I think you need to prioritize romance in a way. I wouldn't say like, okay, that's your priority at this point, but it will be with the North Node in that house, in your marriage, in your serious relationship that could turn into marriage, right? But it's a journey, and it's a long journey. All right, and look at this waiting. But you have to really still try to keep that fire. If you have been arguing and giving up and stuff, listen, this is your soul lesson. Transform, transforming. All right, burning that past, letting it be. I hope I help you in any way to understand the situation, right? And if you want to have a private reading with me, I have a promotion. You can just go right here in this link right here, takes you to my website, and all my readings are like a little bit more than 50% off. Take advantage of it. It's a promotion that I have, and I know what we all passing through, so I wanted to try to make it very accessible for everyone. So again, you can go to that link, or you can go in the description below this video. The link is right there too, and of my website, and you can go and check that out about the readings. Thank you very much for all you're doing, staying home, staying with me, watching these videos, and don't forget to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Use your mask, protect yourself, protect others. And I know, we know the mask is not to protect yourself, it's to protect others, but also protects you in a way, because you know what I'm talking about spiritually. It's great when you know that you might be sick and you're not, infecting others. And some people can have, an underlying disease like me, and something can happen. Like, it's going to be very bad. So protect your spirit, and protect others from, from getting this disease. And also wash your hands is the very important thing, and keeping your distance of the 6 feet between each other. So anyway, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.